good, YouTube? It's your boy Jubilation back once again. Today I'm going to talk about Microsoft not allowing publishers to self-publish in their console and why I think it's a bad idea. I'm playing Raid, Domination, rocking the A94 Silence with Fast Mags, and I got Ghost Scavenger and Tactical Mask. Um, Basically, Microsoft just let everybody know that first of all, they're not gonna they're not gonna allow you to borrow games to your friends because all games are gonna have to be coded per console. So if you have a game, once you buy it, it's gonna be tied to that console that you first put it in and set it up with. So this is a way for them to try to prevent people from like um, hacking games. So hackers have to buy the game, or else it won't allow you to play it. But that's a big problem for people who want to borrow games, or it's also a problem for people who want to sell the games because used games you're not going to be allowed to play them. But also, I think a bigger mistake Microsoft is making is they're not allowing indie developers to self-publish on their consoles, on Xbox Live, basically. Every other medium allows indie developers to just release their game and put it out whenever they want. So if they wanted to go out during Christmas, like most big developers like to do, then PlayStation will allow them to release it at that time, but not Microsoft. Microsoft is going to say, no, you know what? We don't want to release it right now during Christmas. Okay, we're gonna keep it in our back pocket, and this is only for indie developers. You know, those are the small guys. They don't have the kind of power and clout of a Call of Duty game. Because Call of Duty can release whenever they want. Xbox Live really ain't got a say in that. These are for like games that you usually get um, downloads, so you're not gonna find them easily in a store or in a GameStop or something like that because it's a small indie developers. Games like Minecraft, you can't go to GameStop and buy that game, but Minecraft is a really great game. You know, so now all the indie developers are basically beholden to all the consoles are going to be held hostage by Microsoft. I don't think it's a good idea. It's just another example of Microsoft being stingy with their platform and giving an advantage to PlayStation 4, really. So most indie developers don't like to come out during uh, the holiday season, for example, because they're small names. They don't have um, the ability to market their game like Call of Duty. So nobody's gonna know that their game comes out. That's why they like to be able to choose when they release their game. Oh man, I swear I killed that guy. So basically, this is a big problem for indie developers. And what's funny is I was reading this article, and you could hear all of the developers complaining about um, not being able to self-publish and how it's going to hurt their business. This is serious because this is really going to hurt small developers. They're not going to be able to release the game when they want. They're not going to be able to get as much sales as they will on another console like PlayStation 4, for example. Okay, and Microsoft has even said that if you release a game on the PlayStation 4, they will not allow earlier than you release it on the Xbox Live. They will not allow that to happen. So you won't be able to sell it on Xbox Live. You have to release it at the same time. Okay, so while PlayStation has said if you can release your game whenever you want, no problems. I don't think that this bullying is gonna help Microsoft in the next console, because Xbox One is coming out. I think indie developers are gonna boycott the Xbox Live if they continue this practice. All right, the round's over, and I'm gonna let you know why. All right, I go 14-8. So basically, this round I was really BSing, but next round I go ham on these news. And the reason is because these you have to pay a lot of money to release your game on Xbox Live. Okay, in order to really see the game on Xbox Live, it's like it takes up to a year. So first, you have to submit the game, then they have to go through it, and it's a very complicated process before they release a game on Xbox Live. And compare that to the other consoles, it's much easier and much less expensive. And here's some of the funniest tweets that I heard from people complaining about Xbox Live not allowing them to self-publish on their console. And basically, I got this from an article on Destructoroid.com, and it's really, he's got some funny shit in here, man. All right, so the Brian Provicano, the creator of Retro City Rampage, said no self-publishing doesn't hinder the developers. It also hinders um, those that want to go bigger and make better games. So he's basically saying that indie developers won't be able to make better games if you keep allowing, if you won't allow them to release their game on Xbox Live whenever they feel like it, at the time that they want to release it. Mike Bithell, creator of Thomas Was Alone, said, "Not that I'll ever sell, not that I'll ever sell well enough to make a blimp on Microsoft's radar, but somewhere the next Minecraft is being made for another platform." So basically that really hurts because, you know, another platform's gonna have the next Minecraft because of Xbox policies. George Broussard, creator of Duke Nukem, so this is a big name. He said, "Microsoft, you must prioritize a low-friction indie self-published path. Otherwise, you lose. You hand Sony games, devs, and money." So basically, it's saying if they don't change their policy, they're gonna lose a lot of money to Sony. And the co-creator of Breath, Devil, Saves the World, Penny Arcades, a whole bunch of games, Robert Bloyd, said Microsoft just handed the indie dev community to Sony, Nintendo, and Steam on a silver platter. Okay. David Frampton, creator of the Blockheads, said there doesn't appear to be anything actually new here coming regarding Microsoft's attitude towards indies. The news is that nothing has changed. Alright, some of these tweets are boring, but I think some of them are pretty funny. David Frampton said, "The fact that Microsoft's attitude towards indies hasn't changed is definitely affecting this indies' attitude towards Microsoft." Okay, that's kind of boring. Phil Fish, co-creator of Fez, said, "Microsoft doesn't care about indie developers." And it's kind of true. And Tommy Referee said, he's a co-creator of Super Meat Boy, which is a pretty cool game. "So as someone who doesn't play Forza or any EA sports game and already has a computer hooked to my TV, what does Xbox One offer me?" Damn, that guy sounds real mad. Alright, Zach Gage, creator of Spell Tower and co-creator of Ridiculous Fishing, said to someone else, Ben Chura, he's replying to a tweet, "That was the only thing I was hoping for. Things are not looking good for the Xbox One." Tim Schiffer, a founder of Double Fine Productions, said, "Indie developers cannot self-publish on Xbox One. Boo!" That's kind of stupid. Terry Kavanaugh, creator of 5 Super Hexagon, said, "But honestly, after their reveal yesterday, does anyone really want to make games for it?" That one was real cheeky right there. Okay. Let's see. Any other interesting tweets? Oh yeah, this one was one of my favorite. Dan Alderman, head of business for Nintendo and manager of the eShop, said, "One might think I'd be glad Xbox won't allow indies to self-publish. It's actually a big negative, as indies need more exposure. Hashtag grow the pie." That basically exemplifies what Microsoft's problem is. Even Nintendo, I mean, these guys are notorious for being a protectionist when it comes to their console. Even they don't like what's going on with indies, because they know that, this is going to help grow the pie for gaming. This is what's wrong with gaming. There are a lot of great games out there, but they just don't have any exposure for people to find out about them. Thank God we found out about Minecraft. If you went to some... Oh, I get on right there. Right when the game's about to end. Finally call my thing in. If you went to somebody before Minecraft became big and you told them about Minecraft, they probably wouldn't have bought it. Alright, rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think. I go ham 39 and 13. Peace out.